In a time of desperation, out of a desire to spare that prisoner the horrors of the Penitus Oculatus, I put my faith in you, stranger. You betrayed that. Instead, you decided to free a Stormcloak from captivity. While you were in there, the Oculatus arrived. I had feared they'd subject the prisoner to a... But now I see. In a time of desperation, out of a desire to spare that prisoner the horrors of the Penitus Oculatus.
Don't hurt me!
Who's there?
You okay?
While we can.
Right.
Thank you, friend, for all that you've done for me this day. To aid... well, it takes some stones. Sadly, however, I suspect this is the part where we go our separate... There is much yet to do, much yet to plan. And, well, in terms of reward, as you've probably guessed, I'm a little light on coin right now. To that end, friend, care to tell me your name? Not sure I caught it before. Guess we were too busy muddling our way through hordes of Imperials, eh? Ah, so that's your name, eh, friend? I admit, not exactly what I was expecting. Well then, keep an eye on the horizon, traveler. I'll find a way to pay you back. Don't you worry. Goodbye, friend. And good luck. What is it?
Right.
What is it? Hey, watch it! I'm listening. Yes, I already know. I asked a little friend of ours to watch over you and make sure you followed through. Well done. Here's some gold. Now, if you'll excuse me... Hello?
The guard captain, Adius,
What can I do for you?
Seemed like he had a lot on his mind.
Oh, I was born in Bruma. I traveled around Cyrodiil and lived for a few years in Coral, but the mountains and the cold air always called to me. My parents used to say there must have been some Nord blood in our family for me to love the snow so much. There probably isn't, of course. My parents were from High Rock. That's about as Breton as it gets. Too bad they aren't here to see me make the Synod. I think they would have been proud. They died a while back. Papa got sick, so Mama went out adventuring to try and raise money for a healer. Mama never made it back, so Papa never got his healing. I'm not broken up about it anymore. It happened several years ago now. But I do still miss the feeling of family, of being loved, you know? In any case, being a mage of the Synod will help with that. That will be my...
Yeah!
Until next time.
Hello? See you.
Every copy only costs 10 septims! See you around.
Be careful if you head into the northern part of the county. That area is prone to avalanches.
Just like old times. As it happens, yes, ancient Nordic weapons. They're a big chunk of my business, and I'm running low. If you happen to come across any in your travels, I'd pay you well. Excellent! It's doing well. A lot of travelers tend to buy from me, as well as young Nords who are soul-searching, trying to find the Nordic heritage here in Cyrodiil. The same reason I sell ancient Nordic artifacts, so that the young Nords here in Bruma can be reminded of the roots. Bruma has all the surface trappings of Skyrim, the snow, the cold, but Skyrim is so much more than that. Something Bruma isn't and can never be. It's about the Nordic ruins dotting the landscape, about the dragon walls. It's about the diversity. Whiterun and the Reach, the Pale and Eastmarch. That variation of Nordic culture is something Cyrodiil doesn't have. I'll be content if my presence here reminds just a few Nords that they're not just Imperials with more facial hair and deeper voices. Can I help you? Goodbye.
Hey, friend. To say you're a stranger who just wandered into my path as I was looking for stolen artifacts. We've accomplished a lot together. You're a rare sort. You're the kind of person who stands by people and does good by a fair city. I can respect that more than I can respect most. If you're up for it, I was wondering if you'd let me buy you a drink at the Gerald View. We can talk as friends, as it were. Great. I'm looking forward to catching up.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Good morning. This one likes to stay south of the border. The Empire makes the Nords let you through the walls. It is better than constant wandering, even if not so profitable. But there are still many septums to be had. If you mean to ask why D'Artagnan is not in elsewhere, it is quite simple. He came to Cyrodiil a great many years ago, so long ago he does not even remember the reason, and he has stayed here since. There are plenty of opportunities for adventure and profit, if one knows to look in the right places. About D'Artagnan? Not so much to tell. He comes from elsewhere, but his home is in Cyrodiil. He has spent most of his time walking Tamriel in this place, and so far, he has no desire to leave. This one hunts, and he sells for a tidy profit. He plunders ancient tombs and caves in search of treasure, and treasure he finds. He lives comfortably, even if he is not rich. He is self-sufficient, and he is content. A fair question. For my trade is perhaps not so obvious on first glance. This one calls himself a hunter and fur trader. He stalks the wilds of the Geralds and brings down the beasts and the deer. He skins them and sells the furs here in Bruma. The Nords love bear pelts, this one has found. Well, this one does also sometimes explore the caves and tombs of the wilds in search of treasure, and sometimes he finds. Well, sometimes this one will take what is left unguarded and resell it to a more deserving owner, for a small finder's fee, of course. This one prefers cat burglar. You mean for cat burglary, honored friend? And the answer is no. Most of the time, anyway. This one does have occasional run-ins with the law, he admits. There is actually a particularly unfortunate situation currently occurring. This one has been falsely accused of stealing from Icewind Traders, the general store. They tell him he has stolen their hides, and that he is selling them at his stall. This is false. This one has done nothing of the sort. In fact, perhaps you could help. Aedius Villius is the captain of the guard here in Bruma. If you speak to him, perhaps he will change his mind. This one fears he considers him a dirty thief and will not hear his pleas. Thank you. May you eternally walk on the warmest, glistening sands. These pleasantries please you, yes? Then Khajiit will continue.
Heard some bootblack disappeared in the mountains. Rumor has it he ventured too far into some hidden Nordic ruin. He's accused of stealing from Icewind Traders. What of it? Ah, wait. Don't tell me he roped you into having the charges dropped. He's been trying that tactic a lot recently. I have sympathy for the cat, being accused like this while the bigger fish swim free. What can I do? I have to enforce the law. No, but Cetus made the accusation. I don't know what you expect me to do, but I can't just drop charges on a whim like this. You have a point. Your word, along with D'Artagna's, is one more voice than Cetus has on his side. Very well. Consider the charges dropped. However, I'm afraid it does come with some strings attached. I can't drop charges like this and return things back to the way they were. Consider the charges dropped, but D'Artagnan will be evicted of residency in Bruma. No way I can get away with dropping these charges without people starting to ask questions about how fit I am to be guard captain. It's no secret he's a thief, but he's about as close to a good thief as you can get without reading a children's bedtime story. Tell him I'm sorry. I was sort of fond of that cat. Well, felt strange to say that. Anyway, you should probably go tell D'Artagnan the bittersweet news.
Stop that!
Yes? This is wonderful news! Thank you for all the help. Wait, what? This one understands. He thinks. Bruma citizens will have to do without their friendly neighborhood cat burglar. For now. But where will this one go now? His home has been taken from him, and the Geralds are not so hospitable for sleeping rough. An interesting proposition, honored friend. Allow this one a few moments to consider it. Oh, who is Tartacto kidding? Of course! It would be an honor to travel with you. Onwards, to gold, and perhaps less run-ins with the law.
Welcome. The name... Hello. Fine steel. Here's what I have. About me? They say he's charming and he's rich and he's going to bring wealth to the family. But I don't want money or power. Holgard is. But, well, he's proven more than a little resistant. So far. See you around. Hmm? Hmm? Hmm?
One night I had a dream.
Welcome to the Gerald View. What is it? I need the shipping request delivered to Greenwood. My regular courier is unavailable. If you're able... Excellent. Take this to Afor Formalius at Greenwood, down where the Geralds meet the Great Forest. I'll deliver payment on your return. Your room rental also includes complimentary access to peruse it at your leisure. Our customers find it very rejuvenating. The Gerald View. There's a Thalmor agent here in... So I'd advise you not to, if you don't want them to slap you. Allow me to show you to your room. Right this way. Leaving already?
Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother. It's just that my most prized possession has gone missing, and I fear that without help, I'll never get it back. I normally wouldn't approach a stranger like this, but could I hire you? I could pay you handsomely. Excellent, thank you. The heirloom that's been stolen, well, by all accounts, the thief fled to the northeast of Bruma. I suspect they're holed up in Frozen Grotto. If you are able to retrieve my heirloom for me, I'll be forever in your debt.
Yes? Well, I could use a rest, I suppose.
Don't judge me too harshly. I wasn't always the decrepit old horker you see before you. In my youth, I was quite something.
Come!
Yes,
warm yourself
come to
by
hear.
the hearth.
Can I help you?
Wine, mead, ale, water. Well, it's good to see a familiar face around here, friend. What can I do for you?
The bar. Good as always. Through hard work
good
and
to see
exacting
you.
quality standards,
Greetings,
we
I'm Ambry.
ensure our
Ambry the
business
Bard.
never wanes.
In the mood for a song? Goodbye.
Good afternoon.
I help you?
The Gerald View is quite an agreeable venue. So, what can I play for you?
Until next time.
What is it?
Take a seat, friend. Relax. No point talking as friends if your feet and back are aching, huh? Ah, you came. Excellent. Now we can speak as friends. I guess I should just cut to the chase. For a long time, I've felt like I've kind of just been going through the motions of being guard captain, you know? Like a part of my soul was torn out of me. It all goes back to, mistake I made a long time ago. A guardswoman under my service, Ivan Vidici. She was one of the most courageous and stalwart guards, or friends, I've ever had. And she died. Because of me. I was leading a raid against some bandits. Some of the most dangerous, most loathsome bandits in the Gerals. She was fighting alongside us. I made some bad calls. We were surrounded, and she perished. I've never forgiven myself for it. Never. And since then, it's never been the same. When you're a guard, you've got to be somewhat distant from things. You can't get too friendly with the people you're serving and arresting. And so there's been a hole in my life ever since. Well, the other day, that thief you helped apprehend, the artifact pilferer Etienne Goulet, got out of jail somehow. I suspect we haven't seen the last of him. But as of right now, things have been pretty quiet. Well, except for one thing, one big thing. Ever run into Thorina's cutters? Well, they're some of the meanest bastards I've ever seen. Strangely organized, too, for bandits. That's what we're up against. Thanks. I appreciate it. All right then. Our scouts suggest they're based near Greenwood, where the Gerals meet the Great Forest. An old, repurposed fort. Locals and bandits alike have taken to calling it Fort Cutpurse. And Thorina. Meet me back in Bruma when you're done. I'll see what I can do to get you a fitting reward. Best of luck, friend. Be careful in there.
The Gerald View is quite an agreeable venue. So, what can I play for you? Goodbye.
Heard there were beasties. Be careful, traveler.
Las Camille.
This one wonders to himself sometimes. Where will his story end? Where will he be when age consumes him? Only time will tell. Well, you don't see something like this every day.
that be? Las Camille!
Sometimes this is his old life in Bruma. Then he remembers the treachery of the ice cream trader, and all of a sudden he feels a lot better.
Las! Janir! Las! Janir! Las! Janir!
What's going on here?
What was that?
Who made that noise?
Is that all of them?
going on here?
Las Garnier!
Who made that noise?
I'm not going to let you. This one has a bad feeling.
Who's there?
Weapons.
You want a piece of me?
Imperial fort, eh? Hope it's inhabited by the Legion and not something more sinister.
What is it? Mm-hmm. Ah, Stantis, a good family friend, one of the most prolific Greenwood mead purchasers. Here, I'll write him a note for you to take back to him as confirmation of our acceptance. Do give him our best.
What is it? Perhaps. We tend to draw our water from the nearby river. Strong brutes they are. Since we'd rather not get mauled by ogres, we haven't tried to clear them out. We're just normal people, not warriors. We've been hoping for a mercenary to happen by so we could get this problem sorted out. But not many tend to come. There'll be coin involved. Great. There'll be some... The source is northeast of here. A river. Be careful.
You are to Dartakto as the sun is to an elsewhere snake. That is, essential. You are a good friend. You see what
Excellent. Now we can get Greenwood mead production back on track. Thank you, my friend. Here, take this coin. What is it? Can I help you? Excellent. Now we can get Greenwood mead production back on track. Thank you, my friend. Here, take this coin.
Welcome to Greenwood.
Friend.
We don't have much in the way of lodgings. Are you here for our delicious Greenwood mead,
Are you here
or
for
just
our
to enjoy the
delicious
sights?
Greenwood mead?
Oops.
Lars, come here!
Well, if it isn't another adventurer, come to return the heirloom back to its rightful owner. Well, I'm afraid the heirloom isn't real. You're a damn fool, though I can't say all that fast. Looks like you've just wandered into something well over your head. Now, Tim, I'm someone that isn't afraid to kill people that ask tedious questions. Now listen. I have a dagger on my hip. It's laced with a deadly homebrewed Dunmick concoction, Luminos Rusla, Violet Coprinus, and a little bit of ground adamantium ore. All you need to know is that once this poison gets into your veins, well, I wouldn't be investing in any of your business ventures. So I suggest you cooperate with me. Nothing too hard, child's play. Good thing for you, eh? I have a package here that needs delivering to a certain done milady in Bruma. Quite the damsel, that one. No, and don't ask what's inside. None of your business. Well, if you're going to put it so bluntly, I'm afraid you've disappointed me. I was hoping we could keep the foreplay going a little longer. Yes, I mean Elamoon Nethri. She's an associate of mine, stone-hearted bitch. Suits me perfectly. Give her the goods, and you'll never hear from me again. Betray me, and our fledgling love will be short, but sweet. Not even any love letters. How's that for bittersweet romance, eh? I'll let you work out the right choice. I believe you've got a task to complete. Off you go. Or would you rather I end you right here and now?
Oh,
dry it, you ass.
Can I help you? Up to no. Good, are we?
Ah, my most sincere thanks, honored friend. Talk to you later.
You're here. My friend, you've done Bruma a world of good. You've helped me with so much. So much. County Bruma's safer thanks to you. You deserve a great reward for your service. Hopefully, this'll suffice. Follow me, friend.
What are you doing here? Get out! Sorry, but you've got to... Only the finest potions. Wonderful. Clouded funnel is a great, versatile and surprising. Good, good. A power selling only the best goods for your convenience and satisfaction. Talk to you later.
Yes, traveler? What do you need?
I take pride in my potions. Yes, it is. Have some potion. Karen, you would. And finally, the clouded funnel. I used it to make some magica potions. Take these with my thanks.
What is it? All right, I suppose. Don't worry though, I'm much better. You know, I always thought it's just
here.
as my good and since yes, if you see her around these parts though, you warned me right. Here's what I have. Bye.
Hmm? Yes, dearie. Oh, absolutely. Some may call it an odd hobby.
You see.
I got a pretty good selection of attire here.
But he left.
If anyone's interested.
Sometimes you've got to use your brain more than your
My
blade.
mortar and pestle can make near any potion or poultice.
Well, I suppose not everyone has an ear for the lore of the ancients.
If you want food or drink, I can show you. Thank you very much. Here's some coin for your trouble. I wonder. A courier will ever turn up. Welcome to the Gerald View. What can I get you?
Oh? What crime? I see. Who's involved? I see. In fact, why don't you come along? You reported it. It's only fair that you're present for this.
The Gerald View is quite an agreeable venue. So, what can
Yes,
I play
officer.
for you?
Is there something you need?
Yes, you, in irons.
I'm sorry. There must be some sort of mistake.
There's no mistake. Unless the blackmailing of this gentleman here was some sort of huge misunderstanding.
I assure you, this is all...
Something tells me you can't explain all the correspondence and contraband we've already discovered in your home. As thanks for reporting this smuggling ring to us, I'm authorized to dispense a small token of our gratitude. Be well, citizen. Now, I have to go slap this wretch in irons.
I swear, if
Come,
you even lay a
warm
finger
yourself
on my
by the
pockets.
hearth.
Hello. I'm Ruchia of the Jucani family. Not really much more to tell. Talk to you later.
Had the pleasure of hearing Renaud screeching. I have. Every single day. Maybe one day he'll shut up.
Rosada the Resplendent invites you to his boutique of magical wonders. Don't delay, patronize today.
Calm down.
And so, Skyrim's new favorite folk hero chooses to grace us with their
Oh,
presence.
look, an
The
infant.
Dragonborn,
How
I
quaint.
presume.
Talk to you
Birds
later.
of fame weighing you down? Well,
Oh, yeah?
I assure you.
My ass! You want a piece of me?
I thought you'd never leave.
It's tough, on the other. And here I am in the center, just trying to make things work for the people. Sometimes I wish I'd stayed down
The
here
mysterious
with
friend to
you.
Bruma returns at last. I predicted as much, did I not? Captain Adius has filled my ears with many wondrous tales about your deeds. I'm sure he embellished at least slightly, but I'm not one to doubt the good captain's sincerity. You have served Bruma ably, and completed tasks that few would even dare attempt. Your dealing with Thorina's cutters proved that many times over. It is for this reason that I grant you the title Friend to Bruma, and with it the right to purchase property here in my city. I would also further reward you. Accept this. Pomp and ceremony aside, though, I wonder, what motivated you to do this? Altruism, or something more? Many people ask others for help. Sometimes it's entirely justified, and entirely innocent. Other times, however, it can lead to disastrous consequences. Schemes can be a dangerous business. Don't wrap yourself up in them without careful consideration. I'd hate to meet you as a political opponent if, one day, we found ourselves on separate sides. I'm just warning you, friend. Politics is a dangerous game. Be careful where you tread around counts and nobility. Appearances can be deceiving. However, let's not spend all day ruminating on the perils of politics. You should go speak with Captain Adius. I believe he... Once again, I thank you for your aid. County Bruma could use more people like you.
What in oblivion are you doing? I hope you like officious ceremony. At least there are some material rewards to be had as well. I imagine the fancy title will get you places. In time, at least. I've been thinking about it, but I've decided not to retire. Your services to Bruma have inspired me, given me hope. There are still decent people in this world. And having the weight of guilt about my failure somewhat expunged is a welcome relief. Come on, I'll see you out. Be more careful! Damn, I did not need this. Today of all days. In my experience, Thalmor have got a way of killing the mood.
Ah, Adius Villius, just who I was looking for.
This about those reports? Did it really have to be now, right after a big celebration?
This one wonders to himself sometimes.
Right now.
Where will he store?
Yes, Villius, we do. But not in a meeting hall. Oh no. We desire your
Only
presence
time will tell.
elsewhere.
What in Oblivion are you talking about?
We desire your presence in Blue River Prison, Villius.
Blue River? The Thalmor prison camp? What is the meaning of this?
You thought you could hide a group of Talos worshippers from us. You thought to play the Thalmor for fools? Are you really so dense? No, enough of this. The dramatic build-up and suspense were both truly palpable, but now that I've seen the look on your face, the novelty has worn off. Guardsmen, let's take Villius on a little holiday to Blue River. You there, down.
Goodbye, my friend. Perhaps this will be our final goodbye. Tell the Count I'm sorry for the political mess I've dragged him into.
Adjutant, it's time.
Do what you
Open
can
the
for
portal to
Bruma and
Blue
your
River.
people in my
We
stead.
didn't expend all those resources charging that focus for...
Doubt we'll see each other.
Feeling clumsy today? This one doesn't miss Bruma all that much. It was home, and it was comfortable-ish. But it was unexciting and dull also. Talk to you later.
Las